So sorry, I'm trying to be more Genki in my intro. So if you're new to this channel, hi, and if you've come back, thank you. So today's video, I'm sorry, I still have no idea how to do an intro for video. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry. So let's just get into it. So today I wanted to talk about if you want to learn how to play an instrument in Japan, because as some or all of you may know, I do play the viola very poorly. I'm sorry, I've been looking here the whole time. I'm gonna be looking here from now on. Yeah, so I play the viola very poorly, but I play it. And yeah, if you want to learn how to play an instrument, because you come to Japan, it's a new place, and right now I won't get into the details. Yeah, but you come here to a new place, and if you want to like pick up some hobbies, I mean, if you don't already have hobbies and you want to pick up hobbies, and like there is quite, like I mentioned in another video that you can actually go to a lot of like free events for music and stuff, and they have a lot of free concerts that you can go to throughout the year. So maybe you watch that and you're like, oh, I want to learn an instrument. This is a really long intro for something that's really short, which is just, do you want to learn how to play an instrument? Here are some ways that you can learn how to play an instrument. Let's do that. Yeah, so what I've learned being the little time that I've been in Japan is that Japanese people have a lot of freaking hobbies, and they really like a lot of varied and different things. Like I remember I went to Yogi Park one time. You guys know that instrument that goes like wee 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 wee? Like there was somebody playing that in Yogi Park. Do you know what that is? That I'm just strolling through Yogi Park and I hear like that was amazing. You have no idea. I was like, what? Where did he? First of all, where did he? How does he know what that is? Where did he get that? How is he just playing that casually in the park? There's so many unanswered questions. But yeah, as time goes on, I've found out Japanese people, they do have a lot of different hobbies, and they do really like a lot of different things, which is really cool. And that's, I think, one of the things that makes Tokyo just a super cool city, because it's, at least for me, more so than Miami, it's like a melting pot. And you do have Japanese people, obviously a lot of Japanese people, but you do have a lot of different types of foreigners, because in Miami it's almost exclusively foreigners. It's not a comparison video, it's just my experience. But yeah, like you have just a lot of people from, like, I've met Indian people, Russian people. This is completely off topic. Okay, so we're talking about music. They like a bunch of different things. So let's say you're walking around in your yogi and you're like, what's that? Oh my gosh, that's cool. I want to learn how to play an instrument. So how can you learn how to play an instrument? So that's what this video is about. I've already done 2 introductions on my same thing. So let's just, okay, part number 2. So let me take a look at my notes. One way that you can learn how to play an instrument is, or not learn how to learn, it's like one way that you can find where to learn how to play an instrument is you just put in like your search bar. For example, if you live in Tokyo, then you'll just be like Tokyo and then an instrument that you want to learn and be like violin, and it's like lessons, and then it'll pop up. I mean, that's pretty easy. I'm sure everybody knows that. Or just wherever it is that you live, that area, and then the instrument and then lessons. I mean, that's like, I shouldn't even be telling you guys that, because that's just basic info. That's just basic life info. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Another thing is, again, because a lot of Japanese people are into a lot of things, and they're actually, I think, is definitely more so in Tokyo and like Kanagawa and Chiba, like, because that's maybe Saitama, I have no idea, I've never been there, but there's a higher just concentration of people in this, like the I guess Tokyo metropolitan, the greater Tokyo area, and there are a lot of musicians just because there's more people. And if you keep an eye out for like posters, like there'll be posters that'll say like ongaku kyōshitsu, or it'll be like seika. So seika is seika ne kyōshitsu, or it'll be like piano kyōshitsu, guitar kyōshitsu. So anything like like these instruments. If you learn like these different instruments and then the kyōshitsu, then that person is doing music lessons in their house. So if you just take their info, if you get their number, then you can just call them and ask them, or if you have a friend, call them and ask them. If they only speak Japanese, obviously, then you would have to kind of see if they would be okay with teaching students who don't speak Japanese. But if you go to Tokyo, probably there's a lot of people who do teach. I wouldn't know. I know one teacher, and that's my teacher, and he's great. But yeah, so you know, they have like the whatever instrument and the kyoshitsu, and then just call and ask and see, you know, if they would, if you don't speak a lot of Japanese, see if they would, you know, be able to take you on as their student. And if they do speak Japanese, then yeah, I'm sure they want the money. Just go check it out. Yeah. So another common way of, I guess, learning instruments is just, they have a lot of music schools here, and some of the more popular ones, I'm gonna read them off of here, is like, for example, like Shimamura Gakki, and then they also have Kurosawa Violin, which Kurosawa Violin, they have a lot of classes, or a lot of, Kurosawa Violin is actually a music store. They sell violins, they sell violas and cello, stringed instruments, and stringed instrument related products. They have some places where they have what's it called, gakufu, what is it called, sheet music, and then they have a bunch of that, and you can they actually do have lessons though, so if you look online you can see what teachers they have, and in order to take the lessons I think you have to become a member, but if you become a member then you get a member's card. I know because my first teacher, she was a Kurosawa Violin teacher. I'm not gonna mention her name, she was not that great. But yeah, and what's cool about the Kurosawa Violin card becoming a member and getting that card is that when they have sales and stuff, because Kurosawa Violin does have several sales throughout the year, and then what they'll do is that they'll send you like the notices to the sale. So I remember one time they had strings that were on sale, and I think it was like 50% off of the marked price. So it's not the price that they have in the store, because they have like, I guess not the wholesale price, but they have like, it's called the teikaku, I think, and that's just like the price of the thing. So it's 50% off the price of the thing. The thing is, sometimes if you forget that it's 50% off the price of the thing, you go into the store and then the price of the thing sometimes is like the price of the item. For example, let's say it's a dominant G string for the viola, and then the price on the thing says 3,000 yen, but the teikaku is like 3,500 yen, or let's say it's like 4,000 yen or 5,000 yen. So then it's 50% off the teikaku. So then you gotta take take the kaku off the teikaku. It's okay, so you gotta take the price. You just gotta know. You just gotta make sure to keisan, to calculate, to be able to. You just gotta remember that. So because I made the mistake one time. I bought a bunch of different strings. Because I was like, oh yeah, like it's gonna be 50% off of this price. That's amazing! What a steal! Oh my gosh, I could practically walk out of these with like without paying anything. And yeah, when I got to the thing, the register was like almost $200. I was like, ah! But yeah, it was because it was the price off of the teikaku, not off of the price that they had on that sticker. So just keep that in mind. But they do have those sales, and if you join the school, then you can get alert when they have those deals. And also Kurosawa Violin, sometimes they have just sales for like bows. I know they have like a bow fair. But yeah, so but you can learn. I'm sorry, this video went off on a so that's just one place that you can learn. But again, I mentioned Shimamura Gakki, Kurosawa Violin. They have also Yamaha, the place that makes like pianos, and then they make also violins. They make the silent violin series. They also have classrooms where you can learn violin and other instruments, and violin obviously is one of the more popular ones, and so is piano. But depending on the classroom, whatever the locale is, they might have other different instruments. So you can probably just look it up online and then see if they have the instrument that you want to learn, and find out about that. And then, for example, I found this online. It's also another place called Yamano Gakki. And that place also seems to do lessons. So yeah, if you just look up ongaku kyoshitsu, just look up ongaku kyoshitsu in the Google search, then you should be able to get some hints and then find out, if they're doing stuff nearby your house, and you can then learn a musical instrument. Oh, Another thing is bulletin boards. So around your city, check to see the bulletin boards, because sometimes there are people who want to do like chorus groups, and it's like a really low price because it's like a city thing that they do. And for example, it'll be like, oh yeah, join the chorus. But like if you join the chorus, then you get to learn, you know, about like, and then you get to learn, you know, about like singing and stuff, and you get to sing together in a group. But sometimes they do like more like traditional instruments. Like it'll be like, oh, like yeah, join like this like, you know, Japanese like flute group or something. But you have to keep an eye out for the bulletin boards. So obviously you would need to be able to speak some Japanese to get that, or if you maybe use like a Google Translate, maybe if you see like a picture and you're really interested and you use like, you know, the Google Translate with the picture stuff, then you can get that information. It would be, I would say it would be a little bit difficult to keep up with the group, but again, you never know until you try. So just keep your eyes peeled for the bulletin boards, and then yeah, just call or send them an email and see if you can maybe, you know, be the Japanese flutist of your dreams. You never know. So yeah, that's it for today and how to learn an instrument. And my voice is getting a little dry, so I'm gonna drink a little water, you know, refresh a little bit, get beautified for the next video, which will also feature the same clothes. So thank you so much again for tuning into my video. I keep looking over here, I'm like, there's something moving. That something is me. Yeah, so thank you so much again for tuning into my video, and if you like this kind of content, please like and then subscribe to the channel. Also, I keep forgetting to mention, but if you should probably put on the notification bell, because I've heard from my friends that like, I'm like, oh yeah, I put out a new video. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you didn't see it? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, so I guess YouTube is not, you know, like letting people know that I'm putting out the videos and stuff when I put them out. So I know it's a pain in the butt, and I'm sorry, and I don't want to be that person. But if you could put the notification bell, then hopefully you'll get notifications. Hopefully it'll do its job and you'll actually get notifications when I put stuff out. So yeah, I'm sorry for the super long ending. I'm sorry that I get distracted easily. But thank you so much again for your kind attention. And I hope you guys have a great night, and see you guys. Bye! Roll it back. I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to start it. I don't know how to end it. I think next time I'm just going to start videos. I'm just going to be like, alright guys, so here's what we're going to talk about. We're just going to go into the ABC. Okay, I think that's time to. Alright, bye. You're such a cutie. I love your booty. You're such a cutie. I love your booty.